Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. We are going to connect into the energies of the Lion's Stargate 8-8 portal that's happening on August 8th. And between July 26th and all the way leading up to August 8th, we are experiencing the energies of this portal. And it's a time of spiritual purification. You're going to be receiving downloads and upgrades and light codes, and this is a time of healing and release and transmutation and stepping into your personal power and great change finally taking root in your life. All right, so let's get right into this. Let's start with the Oracle of Portals and see what you're stepping into through this Lionsgate 8-8 portal. And on the 9th of August, we have the Aquarius full moon, which is sealing off this portal, okay? And then in September, we have the eclipses taking place, which is going to activate all the light codes that you've received, all the upgrades that you have received, and new energies, new experiences coming online for you, big changes happening in your life. And it all starts right now as you're viewing this, basically from July 26th leading up to the portal on the 8th, the sealing off on the 9th, and then the activation throughout September. Oh, wow. You've got the choice card. You know what? Aries received this as well. So if you are an Aries, Taurus, cusped sun, or you have a moon, rising, or north node, or heavy placement in your chart of Aries, I highly encourage you to watch that reading as well. But with this, Taurus, where you feel that you have not had a choice, where you have felt that you're very, very blocked, okay? Finally, those energies are opening up for you. This is what this portal energy is doing, is leading you to those options where you've been wanting something and you're like, at this point, I would just settle for this. Well, you're not going to have to settle because you're going to have a choice between X, Y, and Z. Okay, your options really opening up for you, your path really opening up for you. So between now and August 8th, your path is being prepared, okay? And there is a lot of things that are going to be shifting within you mentally and emotionally because these options have always existed. It's just your eyes have been unable to see them, okay? So let's pull some tea leaves. Let's go deeper into this message and what it entails. All right, lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so you've been very, very frustrated. All right, just feeling like your hands have been so very tied and it's been hard to be patient. It's been hard to not give in to frustration and be very angry and mad with the universe or with others in your life because you just feel like you're not heard, your prayers aren't being answered, nothing's happening, nothing's changing. All right, so you've been feeling like you have a barrier between you and your success, and this success could be around love and romance. This could be around a different relationship, around money, job, spiritual growth. It's different for all of you, okay? But you feel like success in some area of your life has really been evading you. Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. This could be struggles with a parent, with a sister, with an aunt, with a female friend, with a female romantic partner. Okay, and as this is a general reading, it doesn't have to be a feminine or somebody older than you. But you may feel like somebody has really blocked your success, blocked your happiness, blocked your choices, kind of sabotaged you. And okay, we've got the month of June. So this could have started happening in June, okay? But what I feel about this more, Taurus, is that by June of 2026, everything is going to be worked out and you're going to be in a very different place. In fact, the daily readings I've been offering for the collective leading up to this portal, June actually came out specifically. And this doesn't mean like you're stuck in limbo between now and next June. What it means is between now and June of 2026, your whole life is changing in ways that you just don't even think about or imagine right now. And this portal is just the starting point of all of that. Okay, so the success you feel you've been denied, you are going to step into that. Okay, and a lot is happening, shifting and changing between now and next June. Throne, position of authority. You are going to be taking your place on your throne, Taurus. This is success. Chain of events that will affect your life. See, between now and next June, there's a lot that's going to unfold. There's a lot that's going to happen. All right, and something significant coming in the month of April. And towards the end of April is when we go into Taurus season, right? And then through May. So as we enter Taurus season next year, 2026, a lot is shifting for Taurus and Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. See, Taurus, where you've been denied, you're coming to an end of that energy. All right. You are on the right path. And right now is a time to fully embrace your path, your emotions, your shadow energy, and not try to resist anything. In fact, this is what I've been saying in all the zodiac sign readings as well as the daily readings around this energy. This portal is leading you to see yourself within. And in that space, you ask your shadow, why am I struggling with this? Why don't I have success with this? Why does my heart still hurt about this person or this situation? And you have no resistance. And therefore, your shadow, your spirit can answer you and explain, this is what you're working on. This is why this is happening. Nothing is a punishment against you. Truly, all things are working in your favor, but we often resist the challenge, the struggle, the things we're not happy about, which just perpetuates the length of that part of the journey that's not very fun. And so between now and the 8/8 portal is a good time to really ask yourself, or your spirit guides, or your shadow energy, why are you here? What is this teaching me? What am I not seeing? What am I missing here? And be so open to receive that answer, and it's all going to become very, very clear. And this energy is shifting out of your life, Taurus, where you felt like you didn't have any choices or options. Soon it's going to be revealed to you, and the path that you take is leading you to great success. Okay, it starts now, obviously, but there's something really amazing that's taking place when the sun moves back into Taurus, and then by June of 2026, you're just like in a whole new reality. What troubles you, what you're struggling with right now, is going to be history and a thing of the past, and you're just in a much, much better place. So these two cards right here are speaking of your success. You are on the path of success right now, even if it doesn't appear as such. It is, but it's time to stop and have a very honest conversation with yourself about the different blocks and restrictions and challenges you're facing, and rather than resisting them, come into a place of understanding while they're there. And when you come into that understanding, that's when you come into the solutions. That's when all of your experience begins to transform into strength and wisdom. All right, the Eight of Wands, alignment and progress. See, Taurus, you're not stuck here. I know it feels like you are, but you're not. Dawn of the rings, reflection and diligence. So the rings would be pentacles. And where it says reflection and diligence, that's where we're going within. We're asking ourself or the universe or our shadow energy why something is happening rather than resisting it. We're reflecting, and through that, that's when the answer becomes clear. That's when the healing comes in. Seven of Wands, persistence and conviction. So it's kind of been an uphill battle, and then things get easier, and then they get harder again. But Taurus, you're being prepared. Okay, every challenge, every struggle we go through is honestly preparing us for what we're truly asking for. But we often get so caught up in the challenge and struggle and feeling like we have bad karma, we're being cursed, that we just miss the opportunity to grow that's being presented to us. And this portal, the energy leading up to it, is accelerating that opportunity to grow. Okay, and then you step onto the path that you've been wanting because you're finally ready to receive it. In the world, achievement, fulfillment. Yes, see, Taurus, you're moving into a whole new reality. And I feel like your August forecast that I did for you kind of talked about that. That like a whole new world is being created for you. And then boom, this portal message is very, very similar to that. Yes, Nine of Cups, contentment, satisfaction. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And that sits right next to this world energy. Okay, so you've been learning a lot of different emotional stuff. Okay, but it's not forever, always, even if you've felt kind of stuck and stagnated for a while. It's time to really connect with yourself so the answers can come to you, so you can finally move on, move forward, and become aware of the options before you that you currently don't see. All right, let's see. These wanted to jump out. Yes. Ace of Swords and Five of Rings. Breakthrough, mental focus, insecurity, recovery. So yeah, the Five of Pentacles is an energy of feeling lackful, feeling very stuck, feeling rejected, feeling on the outside in. And then here, this Ace of Swords, just connecting with yourself or earnestly asking the universe, why is this happening? Why am I stuck? Why am I restricted? Whatever it is for you personally is going to reveal the answer you need. And from there, you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so you're not going to feel stuck for much longer, Taurus. Oh wow, they're just flipping for you. Let's see. The Four of Swords, healing, solitude, balance coming in. Yes, see? And metamorphosis, profound change, self-awareness. And that's you stepping through the portal because you took the time to ask the question and you received the answer. And once you have the answer, you just very naturally know what you need to do. And you very naturally are willing to make any sort of changes that you know must be made to fully align you to the path that you desire. Three of Swords, upheaval, release. So where you were in Three of Swords, mental anguish, pain, confusion, that's transforming into Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, happiness, emotional contentment. Okay, so Taurus, ask the question, receive the answer, make the necessary changes, and you're going to be so, so happy. Very similar to your August message in general, a whole new world is being created for you. I was grabbing the wrong deck. All right, let's see. Yeah, look at success. Success is ahead of you. That's what this new reality is about, is success and happiness, contentment for Taurus. All right, higher musings. I'm ready to share my musings with the world. Okay, so this is like higher consciousness. And if you've been feeling like you have this idea, I want to do something, but I don't know how to make it happen, it's all going to come to you. And some of you have some big dreams where you want to share your natural talents, gifts, and abilities, and you're going to be able to. That path is finally opening up for you. Okay, but higher musings is also connecting with your soul to come into the answers you need to proceed forward. And ethereal portals. I have the ability to tap in to the unseen. Yes, so here's the portals. All right, remember, you don't see them right now, but you will. You'll feel them. You'll just know. Ask the question in earnest, okay? And the answer will come to you, and you'll know exactly what to do, Taurus. Ooh, these all just slipped right on out of my hands. Let me grab them. Oh. Sorry about that, Taurus. They're just super slippery cards. All right. I got them all. Like, too many of them fell. We can't take all of those for the advice, but let's see. Face what you've avoided. Avoidance is a chain in disguise. What you're not willing to face still controls you. And see, that's asking your soul, asking your shadow, asking the universe, asking your spirit guides, why is this the way it is? And be willing to face anything that you are afraid of right now. Because this is the time to do so with this energy that we're receiving from the portal, so that on 8/8 we step through that threshold, okay, to that new reality, that new version of ourself that we so desire. Face the consequences. Your actions ripple beyond the moment. Stand in your truth, accept what follows, and let it guide your growth. And so this right here, the lightning and face the consequences, just because some of you may have done something that you wish you could take back, or you would have handled things much differently in the past, doesn't mean that you're cursed or that you're going to have all this bad karma. Okay, some of you, it's time to forgive yourself and love yourself and recognize you're always doing the best you can in any given moment with what you know and what you have. And so some of you, the question is, how do I forgive myself? How do I release this shame, this guilt that I carry? And you'll get the answer. You don't have to, punish yourself and berate yourself for the rest of your life for a mistake that you've once made. It's time to forgive. It's time to release. And also, if you're holding on to a lot of anger and frustration for what somebody else has done, it's time to find the forgiveness for that so that you can be free of that karmic tie with them. Okay? Ask your soul, ask your shadow, Ask your spirit guides and be open to receive the answer, because a whole new world awaits you, Taurus, on the other side of this portal. A serendipitous event will bring you joy and success. Yes, Taurus. Yes, it will. And it all starts because of you and the choices that you're making now leading up to this portal and where this portal can take you because of that. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.